Hello everyone. Today with me I have Seb, numlocked, Barton, a British player from Team Dignitas. He's playing Overwatch. He's the main tank for the team. Hello Seb, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. So we had a small introduction about you, but could you tell me a bit more about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm the main tank and captain for Team Dignitas. I've been playing Overwatch since the beta, and before then I played League of Legends and Team Fortress 2 professionally.
That's great. Um, does your battle tag have any special meaning or significance? How did you come up with it?
Not really. Like I've had this name since I first started playing, and it's literally just because I have the numlock key on. So I have the numlock key on, therefore I am numlocked. It's stupid, I know, but
All right. You said you've played Team Fortress competitively before, but how did the transition go to Overwatch happen? And what do you like most in Overwatch? And how would you compare it to Team Fortress?
I think the biggest comparison between the two is the way there's the downtime between fights, and there's a lot of setup time before fights actually happen. It's not constant fighting as with most kind of arena FPS games. With TF2 and Overwatch, between every fight, there's a lot of downtime to set up how you want to do the next fight, how you want to do the next push, and that sort of thing. I think the transition mostly happened just because my old teammates from TF2 decided they wanted to play Overwatch, and I said, yeah, why not? Let's play it together. And I ended up kind of just falling in love with Overwatch, and it was the most fun I've had in an FPS since TF2, really.
So you definitely prefer Overwatch over Team Fortress, right?
Yeah, I'd say so right now. I played TF2 for like 7 years, so I think it kind of drained all the love out of me during that time, because it wasn't really going anywhere anymore, and I'd kind of done everything that you could during that time period. So there's a lot more open now to do in Overwatch, and I'm excited for it.
Awesome. So as you said, you are now playing for Team Dignitas and also being their team leader. How did that opportunity come around? How did you get into Team Dignitas, and how is it like to lead the team in game?
So I joined the team way before we joined Dignitas. I kind of just got approached because they were looking for a tank at the time, and I'd previously played tank for G2 Esports. Um, I trialed for them, and the next day they decided to pick me up. And then we lost a couple of players here and there between I think February and now. So I ended up becoming the in-game caller as well. Um, and yeah, I mean it's fine to lead them in game. Like people tend to listen, and although we're in a bit of a rut at the moment, previously we've done really well. I think throughout the entire month of I think it was July, we won everything almost. Um, so previously we've done super well. We're just in a little bit of a rut at the moment, but we'll eventually come out of it. And in regards to Dignitas, they actually contacted Creation Esports, our previous team, saying they were interested in buying us basically. And then they had some talks to each other. We had some talks with Dignitas, and it all worked out for everybody in the end.
Awesome. And who is your favorite hero in the game? And also, do you enjoy the current meta?
My favorite hero is probably it's a toss up between either Roadhog or Winston. I really enjoy those two, which is like I don't think a lot of people do enjoy the tanks, but especially those two because they're kind of non-skill heroes. Winston in particular, but I feel like Winston's a lot of fun just because he's annoying. They're both heroes that people find annoying to play against, which makes it fun for me. Um, and in regards to the current meta, I enjoy it more than what the next meta is going to be, which will be the three tank, three support thing. I don't think anyone's looking forward to playing that,
Oh,
just because Anna's kind of busted at the moment. So yeah, the current one I'm enjoying a lot more than previous or future ones.
I see. So you enjoy playing Winston and Roadhog even when quick play, when you are not forced to play tank, like in
Yeah,
scrims
yeah,
or?
no, yeah, definitely. I in rank, for example, I play a lot of Roadhog, and if I can play Winston, like if the enemy team don't have too many tank busters, I'll definitely play some Winston just because he's a lot of fun.
Great, alright, because I'm asking because many tanks are bored to play in quick play against the same characters that play in scrims, so they play like Hanzo or anything,
Yeah,
just
no,
for
I
fun.
do have my fair share of hours on McCree, but I do still enjoy the tanks.
Ah, I see, that's good. So you're in charge of making some changes in Overwatch. What would you change?
I mean, you just brought him up there, but I'd change Hanzo. I think Scattershot is a ridiculous ability that should just be removed from the game. I think it's ridiculous that an ability can one-shot heroes that have 400 health, and nothing infuriates me more than being one-shot by a scatter shot. I think complete RNG like that should just be removed from the game. The changes they made to it initially were nice, where you can no longer get headshot by it because it was even more RNG then. But the fact it can still one-shot people, which I think is too much. So I'd get rid of the hero entirely, honestly.
Oh, I see. That's. I mean, I believe most of the community would agree with you on that handsome matter. So a few days ago, you competed at the ESL's Overwatch Atlantic Showdown. How was the overall experience, and what did you think went wrong and you didn't do as well?
The experience itself was fun. Playing at the first, international event for Overwatch, and it was nice to see ourselves stack up against the international competition. I think, overall, we didn't do too badly. I mean, we had 3 close maps. Everything except for Kings Row was close. The first map, Kings Row against MVS, I think was a complete whitewash. We made a lot of huge mistakes there that kind of cost us the entire series. But the other 3 were fairly close. I think mistakes that we made, they were little things that amount to big mistakes against other top teams. So our focuses, our ultimate usage, things like that. When you make mistakes in those areas against other top teams and they don't make those mistakes, it costs you, highly. And I mean, that's why I went out so early.
I see. I'm sure you will. You're already practicing those mistakes, and it will not happen in the next one.
We're actually we're boot camping for the whole month of September, ready for E-League, which we just qualified for yesterday. So we should be able to iron out those mistakes.
Yeah, that was what I was about to ask. So what are your goals for Overwatch this year, and maybe the first months of the upcoming year, both as a team and as a player personally?
I think we just want to kind of solidify ourselves again at the top of Europe and iron out these mistakes that we seem to be making quite often. Make sure that we're more consistent than we have been currently. And I think we want to play super well at E-League. That's our main focus coming up now. We're going to use this the next month now to really work on everything that's going wrong with us and make sure that we're placing a lot better than we are than we did at Gamescom.
Awesome. We look forward to see you playing there. So do you have any advice or thoughts you'd like to share with your fans or other aspiring competitive players that want to be like you?
Just play as much as you can, really. Watch games of other pros, watch your own VODs back, question why you're doing things, question why the pros do things. Think about why they did something in a certain situation or if they could have done something differently. Always question what's happening. And you'll improve from that.
Yeah, definitely. Watching VODs is a very big part of learning and coaching, of course. Okay, so I think we can wrap it up. Do you have any final shout-outs?
Just shout out to Dignitas for supporting us and all the sponsors.
Okay, thank you very much for having this interview with me. It was an honor. I look forward to seeing you in Overwatch Open. And thank you. Goodbye, everyone. You can follow numlocked on Twitter. I have a link right here at numlocked. You can follow him, drop him a follow. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thanks a lot.